Yo. How's it going, Sarah? Less than drink. Manga Cat, Sparrow, and Young C. See Beans? Yeah, I was actually nearly late. I nearly didn't put the stream on because I was reading Beans. I'm feeling Beans, I'll tell you that. Good stuff. High source of protein. Beans? Yes, beans! Beans. The magical BL that isekais you into a world where you want to... I don't know where this is going. I'll stop. Beans is boring. Beans is good. I don't know what I like about it. I don't know if it's the fact that he's like problem solving, and I really like series that problem solve. And his problem solving is like trying to figure out how all the money is either embezzled or wasted. And he's come up with all these ideas. It's pretty cool. The story is fun. It's pretty wordy, and by the time I finish the volume, I think to myself, man, I need more of this. A lot of series that I read, when it's long, I'm not interested. I must say, what did I read? Tried to read this weekend. I tried to read the cross-dressing villainess, and I put it down after like 5 pages, I think. It was in the evening, to be fair, so I was pretty tired. You've converted enough people? I think you have. You're the reason why I got it. Well, why I read it, should I say. It was already in my collection. You got a bean to the chalice in your name. Do you have a chalice full of beans? That's crazy. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, weebs of all ages, welcome back to the Monday stream. I'm currently getting up the obligatory poll of, do I have a manga haul? Big question mark. It was the weekend. I did leave the house, so maybe I have one. Maybe I don't. Who knows? Today stream is... Oh, we've got the manga tier list. We're going to be ranking a bunch of manga, and I need your help because I can't do it on my own. And it's boring if you just do it on your own. I also want to go over the anime awards, Crunchyroll's annual anime awards that they did. That was this weekend. I didn't catch any of it. Not that I really watch that much anime, but it's always interesting to know what is popular. And then, I don't know. We'll see. A pretty busy stream, I must say. How was everybody's weekend? Did anybody read anything good? Worthwhile? Born! Contexto. Right, I think the tier list will come after the Crunchyroll awards. I've just looked. They're not that long. There aren't that many. And I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I'll just skim through a lot of it. What's wrong with Secondary Kim? There's such an influx of manhwa recently in people's collections. I don't know why. Is it all new stuff? You have something wrong with us? 18? Have you got 19? Because that's the last one, right? They did 3 more? 17, 18, 19. Also, Manga Cat, I must say, I'm going to say this now before she comes in and tells me to shut up. Zoe was very, very excited to find out that you live very close. And also, very, very, very giddy when she came back after meeting you. She was super, excited. Unholy Blood? What the hell was Unholy Blood? Good grief. I'm just... Oh, one... I don't mean to embarrass you, Zoe. What I will say, though... Zoe, I was talking to Zoe the other day, yesterday, and she said that her wrist was hurting. I said, oh, what's wrong? I said, oh, I don't know, just the inside of my hand hurts, just here. This part here is like this part. Inside. More like the muscle that's connected to your index, your pointer finger. Is this the index or is this the index? The pointer finger. This muscle here. This is what was hurting. I said, what's wrong? What have you been doing? And she said, I've been reading. And that's all I've been doing. I said to her, how do you hold your book? Do you like gorilla grip it? And she holds her books like this. Like that. So she's kind of straining. So I think Zoe's no longer allowed to read physical books anymore because she just puts herself in pain, which can't be good. Anyway, safe to say, I kept on top of her and made sure whoosh, she wasn't holding it. I just got her to hold it normally. Is this the normal way to hold a book? Like this? This is how I hold it. With a little bit of support. Now I've lost my page. Thanks, Zoe. So yeah, turns out she can't read physical books, so I'm selling all of her collection today. Half price. Less than half price. Half price of the half price. 25% of retail. And she's just going to have to read it online. Are you trying to shame her? No, not shame her. Just be careful when you read your books, people. There's no need to grip it. It's not going anywhere. All right. I want to play Contexto. We played this before, and we are going to play it again. Somebody give me a random word, please. You come to defend you? No, she doesn't need defending. I need defending. Boxy, how's it going? How's it going over across the pond? Lemon Sarah, we are so far away from Lemon. Root. Close. Frog. Epo? Epo's not a word. No frog. Plants? Not plant. Planet? Closer. Apple. Closer. Eat. Ooh, get in there. Book. I don't think you would eat books. Oh, wait. How do we go from eat to book? And saying that it was like so much. There's such a big jump from eat to book. 36 weeks pregnant. Oh, McMuffin must be so stuffed. He must be so happy with himself. I'm so happy for you two. I really am. It's crazy that he lived over here and he traveled all the way across the world to come and spend his life with you. Now you guys are having a baby, a little manga baby. That's so cute. I hope he's doing well. Page. Page is less than book. Print. Do you know the gender yet? Have you thought of any names? All thanks to my live stream. Look, I just happen to be live and you both just so happen to come in at the same time. I'm not a matchmaker. I'm glad I went live that one day. And I'm glad that you're both happy. Boy, Michael, very nice. I'm happy for you both. Now, I'm not saying you should have called it DB Otaku, but, you know. I'm just saying, it would have been the first, it would have been a unique name. Not my real name, obviously. I'm a matchmaker. I'm not a matchmaker. When saying that, I have known other people to get in relationships because, not because of me, but just in this stream. They met each other in the stream. I met Zoe in this stream. Crazy. Little community. Makes all the matches. Book. Oh, manga. No, not manga. Book. Library. Teacher. Teacher. Book. Teacher, book, library. Chair. Table. I'm just thinking of things that paperback. I'm just thinking of things that could be inside. There's nowhere near library. Book. Word. Oh, word. It could be any word. Homework. School. School. Work. Book. Page. Teacher. Book. School. Work. School. Word. Work? No. Education. Oh, that was a good one. Want? Oh, close. No cigar. Education. Math? Maths. American. Learn. Education. What? Education. Learning. No, slightly higher than learn. No, wait, lower than learn. Colegio. Collage. Oh. 2 L's. Degree. Teach. Education. Subject. No. Going backwards now. Qualification. Language. Not language. Lesson. Curriculum. Is it curriculum? Is that how you spell curriculum? Calculating? I did maths. Maths doesn't... It's American, so they don't say maths. Doesn't work. They say math. And we've already done math. Test. No, not test. So education. Subject, word, education. I don't think it's a science. I don't think it's a lesson. Education. Study. No. Training. Lecture. I feel like we're going backwards now. Assignment. It's not the act of studying. It's the educational brain. No. Thoughts? Word, thought. Education. Educator. No, it's not an educator. Course. Essay. Yeah, I think essay is going backwards a little bit. Kind of on the lines of subjects themselves. Knowledge. Children. Oh my days. Why? It's gone. This could be anything. Children. Kid. Child. Age. Oh. No, age is lower than child. Baby. Were you regressing? Are we going backwards? Return to baby. Pupil. Not pupil. Student. Not student. Teenager. What have I missed? Have I missed anything? Knowledge, baby, pupil, teenager, student. Preschool. Okay. Thought, teenager, education, age, child. Play. No. Adult? Something to do with kids. Small. They are small. They are small people. They have small hands. Yes, they have small hands. Elementary. It doesn't seem to be like the grade either. Infant. Not infant. Uniform. Parent. Dad? Mum. How are dad and mum so low, yet parent is so high? Young. No, it can't be young. Old? Not old. Mother. Oh, that's still lower than parent. Father? Father is above mother for some reason. Community. Preteen? Something to do with the adults. How do you spell guardian? Guardian. No. Family. Oh, get in there. Still lower than father though, and parents. Grandparent. Grandmother. Okay, what is this word? Oh, caregiver. I read it in one word. It's like caregiver. Guardian. I've done guardian. Young adult. I don't think it does 2 words. Young adult? Yeah, it doesn't do just 1 word. Married. Birth? Ah, so close. Couple? Coitus. No. I just had to. I'm sorry. Marriage. Done marriage. Because it comes up as marry. Birth, married, guardian, marriage. Yeah, I've done. It comes up as marriage. Oh, it was marriage. I thought I typed in marriage. Well done, us. Congratulations. I didn't type in marry. Well, that was good. Boyfriend, marriage, well done. 3 minutes, 31 seconds. I don't know how long the last one was. You misspelled marriage? Oh, okay, fair enough. But it came as marry. Good old me and my fast fingers. Well, that was fun. Woo! 3 minutes. I'd like to know how fast the last time was. I will check that out next time. 84 guesses. I think last time we did it in 50 or 60. So we did it. I'll have a look. Oh, no, wait. It wasn't 3 minutes. Sorry, that's how long until the next record. So it doesn't tell you a time. To be fair, I guess the time doesn't matter. It's how quick you get it, right? In minimal numbers of words. That was fun. Maybe lemon wasn't the best random word. I guess you just have to go from there, you know? You know, went to fruit, and then we just did random stuff after that. We get there in the end. Right. What is the time? We've been going for 20 minutes. So I think I just want to quickly go over the anime awards. Does anybody keep up to date with the anime awards? Circle, dude. How's your evening? How was your weekend? Whoa, this is too big. Come to me, little babushka. Come here, Habibi. I don't really keep up to date with the anime awards. I didn't even check the nominees. I wasn't really interested. But I like to know just what's popular. I like to know what people are watching. Because if it's like, you know, season 1 of something, I want to kind of pick up the anime. The manga. I thought Oshinoko was going to like maybe win it just because the manga had so much success in Japan. But then I don't know if the anime awards is just like predominantly West. because it's done by Crunchyroll, right? I don't know if they have Crunchyroll in Japan. Do they have Crunchyroll in Japan? I don't know. And if they do, I can't imagine many of the Japanese voters, if there are any, are, you know, using Crunchyroll. They'd be watching it live on their TVs, most likely. So end of the year was Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. I always think like that's a bit of a cop-out to have a Season 2 for something when there's Season 1s of things. You know, because I'm pretty sure Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1 won a couple years ago, 2019, I think. If that wasn't Demon Slayer. And I'm sad that Villain Saga didn't win. Don't think they do have Crunchyroll? Yeah, probably not. There's definitely Western then. What is this? Best continuing... See, this is what they should have. They should have Best Anime, Season 1, exclusively. And then Best Continuing Anime. In saying that, would One Piece just win every year? One Piece had a great year, to be fair. If you're reading it, if you're watching it, subtitles and subs. Spy Family Season 1, Core 2. Was it not just season 2? I don't understand why they bother doing cores if they're going to split up the season. But anyway, kind of sucks that Attack on Titan didn't win because obviously it can't win anything else after that. It had its finale last year. Both of them, both episodes. One in March and then one in November or September, I think it came out. So Attack on Titan won't win anything now for a very long time. It's not season. Yeah, strange. I understand. You still need to try Vinland Saga. You should. At least give the first omnibus a read, or just read it online or something. It's in saying that the first volume is completely different to the volume 2 onwards. It's completely different, and then volume 5 onwards is completely different. So it's hard to say if you enjoyed volume 1, continue reading. It's more maybe if you enjoy the characters and you want to see their progression, then continue. Best new anime series. I feel like these are contradicting terms. Anime of the year. See, this was also new. Bocchi the Rock, Chainsaw Man, and Oshinoko. I guess they are nominated in here. Then they run the risk of winning more awards. I guess Hell's Paradise. I know Hell's Paradise was really hard to get, and I know it was like had a lot of praise in Japan, and we in the West tried to pick up all the copies we could when they were out of stock. But I guess many people weren't really that into it. And I heard more people talk about not liking Chainsaw Man, the anime, than actually enjoying it because they felt like not a lot happened. Best movie. Did anyone see Suzume? I didn't. And I haven't watched any of these. If anything, I probably would like to watch the first Slam Dunk. Or Blue Giant. Blue Giant would be good. Bourne said Blue Giant's really good. And I'm into jazz. You like Suzume? The dude who did Your Name, right? And 5 centimeters per second. I'm not a big fan of his works. I must say. I don't think his story it looks nice. It looks amazing in terms of animation. Yeah, I don't know, short form movies and one shots, they're just so hard to tell a compelling story. And I just don't care a lot of the time. You don't watch anime? Not at all? Best original anime. Buddy Daddies. Never heard of it. Ride Wing. Season 2. Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch Form. Okay. Haven't heard any of those. Best animation. Demon Slayer. Who's Demon Slayer? That's Mappa, right? No, it's not Mappa. Studio Wit. Studio Wit? Man, I'm so out of the loop. It's been so long. Jujutsu Kaisen. I saw some clips from Jujutsu Kaisen. That looks really good. Chainsaw Man looked just standard. And so did Attack on Titan. Best character design. Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen was nominated for almost everything. I would have gone for Hell's Paradise. Again, I think best character design should not include continuing series, in my opinion. Loose! What'd you miss? Nothing. We just played a game of Contexto, the Guess the Word game. And now I'm just checking out the Anime Award winners. And then we're going to do a tier list. Best Director. I'm not interested in the directors. I feel bad because I don't care. Best Cinematography. Wow. More Jujutsu Kaisen. Best Art Direction. I think I've asked this question last year, but what is the difference between art direction and cinematography? Not cinematography, character design. I feel like art direction includes the characters, right? I don't know, man. Anime is not for me. Who's asking what Demon Slayer the series was? Yeah, what is Demon Slayer? What is this Slayer of Demons? Orimiya had another season? Best romance anime. I'm sure there was a shoujo. Skip and Loafer. We could just pick Skip and Loafer, though that's shonen, right? Insomniac's After School. That got animated as well? I didn't know. My Happy Marriage. They should have given it to My Happy Marriage. Then again, if this is Horimiya, what is this? The Missing Pieces. I presume this is a movie? Maybe? If it's not, and it's an anime, I guess it's got season 1 to go off of, so it's got all the fans from, 3-4 years ago, whenever it came out. Skip and Loafer should have won. Otoma-chan. Cinematography refers to the camera angles and overall shots. And give it to Demon Slayer. They've always got dynamic shots. Best comedy anime. Bocchi the Rock. I think Spy Family. I think most of these are just popular. Oh, we say this every year. It's just popularity contests. And unfortunately, Bocchi the Rock was a newcomer, so it had everyone from season 1 of Spy Family to compete against. But I heard loads of people liked it. Bocchi the Rock. It's part of the Horimiya manga. They didn't include it in season 1. So it's just what, like a short movie sort of thing? Best action anime. Attack on Titan actually have a lot of action, to be honest. Bleach. I haven't watched any Bleach. Best fantasy. Best drama. My Happy Marriage. I do feel bad when there's a category like this and you got something like Attack on Titan, which is heavily into like combat and mystery, and then you got like My Happy Marriage, which has got a little bit of mystery, but it's like cutesy, like slice of lifey. You can't compare the two. Clearly favoritism, as well as just series being popular. In 3-4 years time. Obviously, Attack on Titan is not going to show up anymore. It's been showing up since 2000, since they started doing the awards, 2019. But soon, Jujutsu Kaisen won't be on there every year. My Hero, for example. Did My Hero have an anime last year? I'm sure it did. I haven't seen My Hero at all. Some of it is rigged. Maybe. What I do like about the anime awards, I think I watched some of it last year. So they get like performers and stuff. They get people like animators come over, like and sit in the crowd, and they have like Q&As and stuff, which is pretty cool. Not a lot of variety. No, not really. Just hello, isn't it? Best main anime character, Monkey D. Luffy. He did have a glow up, although I think Thorfinn should have won it. Maybe. He had a big character development in season 2. I haven't watched it, but I know what it covered. Best supporting anime character, Gojo. Wasn't he like the main character for like the first part, the first like few episodes? They had his backstory, and then like he was in it for the majority, for like a lot of it. They should have given it to Nanami. Must protect at all costs. I think Anya won it last year as well, I think. Right? Best anime song. I have not listened to the rest of them, but I have listened to a lot of the Oshinoko opening. Just because I saw a lot of it on TikTok, and that's why. Best anime score. Surely you would have given it to Bocce the Rock. It's about music, right? And Attack on Titan, they mostly reused the songs from season 4. So like everything that happened 2 years ago and 3 years ago. Oh well. Best anime opening sequence. Was this the first part? Like the flashback part? I saw a lot of memes of Gojo and Geto like walking. Ending sequence? I don't know the ending sequences. Do people still listen to ending sequences anymore? I stopped listening to them after One Piece. Best anime voice performance. English got Denji. Who's Ryan Colt? I don't know who that is. Who's this dude? What else does he do? He does stuff. I don't recognize him in anything. Oh, he does Robin. Like young Robin. I don't recognize stuff. He's in JoJo's. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen did a clean sweep. I'm not really too fussed about voice acting. It's cool that they did voice acting for different languages though, like Arabic, Italian, German. That's awesome. Sweet. Well, I'm up to date with Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man, so I guess I'm following what the kids like. You know what it is? I go around to my friend's house sometimes and their kids like watch My Hero. I've got a few friends that my brothers, they watch like popular shonen titles and they're interested, so like, I want to be able to have those kind of conversations. I want to make sure that I'm up to date with something that's relatively popular. I like to be in part of the conversation. Right, let me... What am I doing now? All right, is everybody ready for the tier list? I need to sign in to tierlistmaker.com. DB Otaku? Sign in, please. B minus. There we go. Oh my god, it has my full name on here. That's not cool. I have to be careful. Alright, there's a lot of ads. There we go. Alright, I'm just getting it pretty so it looks good. This is for beans. It's not your typical manga tier list. We're not just ranking the most popular shoujo, the most popular shonen. There's a twist to it. Because you can go onto YouTube and you can type in manga tier list or manga tier lists of the stuff I've read in the last like month, year, 10 years. That's boring stuff. A B-ish for beans. I'd give it an A or a B. Maybe not S tier. That's me personally. All right, I think it's all up and ready. Let me get Nintendo-esque. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's tier list time. Now today, I would like to go over some manga, and we're going to rate them. S, A, B, C, and F. But it's not going to be your typical, let's rank every single manga. We're ranking them based on what they call their chapters. For example, I'll do the first three. Let's take One Piece. One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, Vinland Saga. When you open the front page, it says Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3. That's boring. Super boring. You know what else is boring? Episode. Watakoi, and there's a couple of others as well. They name their chapters episodes. So episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4. And the last one is numbers. I think numbers is slightly better than characters. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Very boring. No, that's not this one. That's something else. I do have it here. Where is it? I do have numbers. Maybe I don't. I did have numbers. It's not there anymore. Ignore that. That's not as fun. It will be. Because what we're going to do, we're going to start off with the Sign of Affection. Now, Sign of Affection is special because their chapters is called Sign, which is very accurate, and it's kind of, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess accurate to the series itself, because the main girl, Yuki, is deaf, so she signs all the time. So I think it would make sense that all of their chapters are signs. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the poll for Manga Hall. I'm going to put a poll in chat and you can decide, and whichever is the most popular, we're going to rank it there. A, B, C. I don't think there's going to be anything that I've picked that will start with F. F is for chapter, episode, number. That's boring. Personally, I think this goes to S tier. That's just me though. %of you say A. I think it should stay there. I personally do. I'm not basing it on the actual story itself. It's more just the title of what they call the chapters. You're confused? So with One Piece, if you take volume 1 of One Piece and you open it up and it says chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, that's what they call their titles, right? They're chapters. Watakoi is episode. Each one of their chapters that you read is an episode. So episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. When you open up a Sign of Affection, it says sign 1. It doesn't say chapter 1. It doesn't say chapter 2. It doesn't say chapter 3. It says sign 1, sign 2, sign 3, sign 4, sign 5. And that reflects in the story itself, because obviously she uses sign language. I was going to do some sort of like Naruto. Yeah. Episode like Webtoons. Webtoons use episodes as well. I think it fits perfectly. And I think you guys agree. I think I'm going to leave that on A. The next one I want to do is Doro Hey Doro. Doro Hey Doro? Die Dark. Oh my god. Now, you don't necessarily have to have watched or read the series to understand if it makes sense or not. But this is Bones. The whole point of Die Dark is that the main character is hunted non-stop, relentlessly for his bones, because if you are able to acquire them, you are granted any one wish. So it makes sense that their chapters will be titled Bones. Now, I don't want any biases, because I know some of you in chat do enjoy Die Dark, and we're ranking it on the title of the chapter, not the story itself, because personally, I think Die Dark is probably maybe like a B. I would rank it as an A personally. I think it's a B. Like, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it to everybody, but I think its chapter titling is very accurate. Sign of Affection is perfection. It should be S tier. It's pretty good. The story is good, and the chapters are titled adequately. B for Bones. If I could vote, I would vote. But at present, it's 50-50. So we need one more. I'm not including the chapter titles themselves. No, not the chapter titles themselves. Just the substitute for the word chapter. Well done, Born. Thank you very much. That helps. That makes a lot more sense now that you've said it like that. Obviously, if you're asking people, oh, have you read the latest chapter of Die Dark? You would just say chapter. You wouldn't go up to people and say, oh, have you read the latest Bones of Die Dark? Have you read the latest Sign from A Sign of Affection? You would just say chapter. But inside the book, I think it just, I don't know, adds character to it. It makes me smile when I read the chapter titles and they don't just say, you know, chapter. I think we might have to go A for here, because we've got 50-50 on S and B. I think it would only make sense if we put it at A as well. You're not a fan of that one, and that's absolutely fine. The next one I want to do, which I should have started off with this one, because this is the reason why I started the whole series. The whole tier list. Now, I feel bad because I've actually forgotten the name of the title. But Caitlin, if you're still here, please tell me the name of this one. And this is an isekai series about, I presume, someone who gets isekai'd as a dog. And their title chapters is Woof. Obviously, being a dog completely makes sense. Now, don't be biased just because you have dogs. Don't be horrible if you have cats and you want to put it as C. Even dogs get isekai'd to another world. That's the one. Now, I saw this pop up on Caitlin's Instagram story. I think maybe November time she was reading it. And I thought, you know what? That's actually really cool. This was probably one of my... When I looked at it, I thought to myself, that's amazing. And I started scouring all the other volumes that I have for other chapters, alternatives. This is S tier. The story is S tier. Or the naming convention. If you saw that, you would giggle and approve. Exactly. It's fun. It's cute. I've not read it, so I wouldn't know. I would like to put it in S. I am a recent dog lover. I've always enjoyed dogs. But recently I've become more of a dog lover. Wow, straight away. 55% S tier. I don't think we need to have it go on any longer. S tier. Thank you, Caitlin. Blue Period. Story about painting, as far as I'm aware. I think kids go to college, or they go to like secondary school, then they go to uni or college. But I thought this was also a good one, because obviously they stroke to paint. I presume it's about painting, not necessarily just like art in general. You voted C. Are you not a dog lover, Sparrow? I think this is also a good one. Again, I've not read this one either. But I think it's pretty good. Who doesn't like painting? Ian, why are you laughing? Oh, stroke. You guys are disgusting. Every single one of you. It's good, but you voted B. I think I'm going to stick at B. We got a three-way tie between A, B, and C. So it stays in B. Next, Spy Family. Perfectly titled. Lloyd Forger. Forger, is that his name? Lloyd Forger? He's a spy, an assassin, even. No, wait. He's a spy. Yor is the assassin. So it only makes sense that both of them go on missions. But it makes even more sense that their chapter titles are named thusly. It's about rowing? I don't think so. Why is One Piece in F tier? Because their chapters are called chapters. And we're ranking their chapter title alternative words. So for example, Sign of Affection use sign instead of chapter. Diadark uses bones. Spy Family uses mission. Mission. I think this is a good one as well. Although in saying that, majority of, I'd say from like volume 3 or 4, there aren't so many missions. If you ask me. It's appropriate but kind of boring. Is it an obvious one? I don't know what other alternative you could have for mission. Regardless, we're sticking it in A tier. It's another one that's kind of obvious. Komi can't communicate. Naturally, her chapters, communication. Now again, don't be biased just because you like this series, Zoe, Caitlin. It's probably hard to read, but it does say communication. Naturally, because Komi cannot communicate. Every chapter is titled communication in hopes that she will, make 100 friends and, I don't know, better herself, I guess. I don't know why you would want 100 friends. I don't really get it. Just make a few friends, get close to them. I'm more comfortable talking. Wow, wow, wow. I think there's one person who put C, and I have a feeling it was Dragon Ball Zoe. C tier. I want to be clear, some of these are quite unique, and there are others that aren't so much. Here it was. There we go. Marmalade Boy. Marmalade Boy was also number. There was also a couple of others that were number. I did have a notepad, but I don't know where that notepad has gone. It was a green notepad. I don't think I have it anymore. Anyways, numbers can actually go below chapters. I'd rather just call it chapters rather than numbers. So that can go under there as well. Skip and Loafer. This is Scene. Now, this one doesn't really make sense to me because I've read the first chapter of the first volume of Skip and Loafer. And it doesn't really make sense. It's like a slice of life series, so I don't understand why it would be Scene. Unless it has anything to do with movies. Again, I've not read it past volume 1, so I don't know if she I don't know, if it goes into like movies. Does it follow them whilst they're studying about movies and whatnot? I've got quite a few, and I've gone through your collection as well. Or some other alternatives. I didn't just want to do popular series. And to be fair, a lot of the popular series are just chapters or numbers, which is really boring. Does it feel like it fits? It doesn't feel like it fits then. I had a feeling. Like I said, I've only read one. Scene is bland. Scene is very bland. And it looks like you all agree. See, here it is. And we'll put it behind communication. Next, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. Theirs is Spook. Now, I think this is a pretty good one. Because obviously Toilet Bound Hanako-kun himself is a ghost. Oh, he doesn't really spook people. He befriends the main character and they go on like little quests to, I don't know, calm down other ghosts and spiritual beings and whatnot. And even though every chapter is named Spook, some of the spooks or the investigations that they do last like 5-6 chapters. But then I guess that doesn't really matter. I guess in Blue Period, they're not stroking every single chapter, volume, are they? Every chapter. I should stop saying stroke. You prefer Haunt? Oh, Haunt would be better. Because the ghosts do haunt the classrooms and the hallways and the steps and stuff. They stroke each other. No, they don't stroke. They stroke the brushes on the... Never mind. Looks like this one's going for A tier. Still got an A. This is in no particular order. I'm not going to... I don't know if I prefer Spook more than Mission or Bones or Sign. I don't really want to go that far into it. This one had to be in there. One Punch Man. Saitama, notoriously known as the man who punches any one thing and it ceases to exist. So it only makes sense that his chapters are called Punch. Punch 1, Punch 2, Punch 3. And for the most part, every chapter is one punch. Yes, bonk, bad, horny jail. All of you. Will, how's it going? See how they tickle the canvas? You guys need to stop. I think Punch is good. I don't like that you guys are rating it so low. You stuck it a B. Why B? I would have put it at A, to be honest. Maybe it is boring. I don't know. Next, Drifting Dragons. Now, Drifting Dragons is about a series about a group of people. They go out flying into the wilderness to search for dragons to hunt. Now again, it's not every chapter that they go out. Sometimes the chapters last, the hunts, last a long time, maybe like a couple of volumes. But their main form of transport is like a blimp, like an air balloon, an airship even. And that's what they use to cruise along. You get a little bit of slice of life every couple of chapters. They do a lot of cooking. But it's all done on their aircraft. Even when they're catching the dragons, it's all through flight. One Punch Man is better than Beans. What's Beans? I think Beans is chapter. Beans is also chapter. Very boring. It could have been Bean. That would have been perfect. Bean 1, Bean 2. Missed opportunity. Too predictable. That One Punch Man, right? I like Drifting Dragons. I think it's accurate. You guys believe it belongs in B tier. And that's where it will stay. Next. Living Room Matsunaga-san? Now, this is one I don't really know much about again. I presume it is about a dude who lives in a room, in a dorm. I know very little about this one. If memory serves me right, I think a girl moves in with this dude during college. That's as much as I know. That's as good as my explanation is going to get. There are a couple other series as well that are also named Room. Room is boring. Even though it's quite accurate, I guess Scene is worse. Do they move in together? She moves in with him, right? He's always in the living room. Oh, that makes sense. It's a share house. Even still, sounds quite boring. Either way, C tier. Alright, I actually had to Google this one because I didn't really understand what it meant. And even though I read it, I still don't really understand it. It's Dr. Stone. It's Z equals. If it was like E equals MC squared, that would make sense. But each of their chapters is just Z equals, and then the name of the title of the chapter. I don't really get this one. It's maths and science, and it goes way over my head. Should have been Invention. That would have been a good one, actually. He does make a load of stuff in the beginning. Less so later on. Becomes more like a Civ simulator. But yeah, he makes so much. Iron, and houses, and coke, and ramen. Yeah, but I don't get it. This is the explanation of... I don't really understand it. I don't understand what it's saying to me. It just goes way over my head. I didn't do great in science or maths. So we, as a collective, agree that it goes C tier because we're all too stupid to understand what it means. Maybe if it was explained to us, it would make more sense. Next, Game Between the Cheats. This is a little bit smutty, as far as I understand. A little bit sexual. A little bit of playfulness in between the sheets. That is your enemy. I think it's all of our enemies. It's all our final bosses. Zeus, how do you know that? Game Between the Suits? Game Between the Suits. Zoe, come in here and tell me what these series are, because the last ones I've got, they're all you. Should have been first time, second time. Sheets. How many times did they do it? That is the question. I'm doing fine. I'm looking at these next ones. I'm like, whoa. C tier. You can go behind. Actually, no. Z equals can go last. Whatever last. I'm going to do a couple of shoujo ones now. These are ones that I got from Zoe's collection. Starting off with Love Sick Ellie. This one is hashtag. Now, it's hashtag because she goes on Twitter and she tweets a lot. That's as much as Zoe told me. And she uses the hashtag Lovesick Ellie, which I thought was pretty cool. And it's not number, it's the actual hashtag. Now, I've not read this one at all. I have no idea how shoujo-y it is. But I like that it's not a word. Because it doesn't even say hashtag. It's not even like HASHTAG. It's just the symbol, hash. Whereas people call it now hashtag. It is very fitting. And it looks like you all agree. S tier. But is it better than Woof? Oh, did it end abruptly? I'm sorry you didn't enjoy it so much. Next is QQ Sweeper. As its name suggests, the chapter titles are Sweep. It's a shoujo series, but it's very similar, akin to Jujutsu Kaisen. It's about kind of, I won't call them demons, like bugs that live in people's heads. And then the characters go in and sweep all the negativity away. Now, surprisingly, QQ Sweeper was 3 volumes, and then Queen's Quality, QQ, continued from volume 1. It's volume 19 at the moment, or 20 in Japan. And for some reason, they dropped the sweep in QQ Sweeper. Sweep is only for Queen's QQ Sweeper, not for Queen's Quality. In Queen's Quality, they changed it back to chapter. I have no idea why. Very confused. But Fumi, I think her name is Fumi, the main character, she does have a broom on her most of the time when she's not fighting like the bugs and stuff. She's always cleaning her dorm that she lives in and just chilling around the school. It's weird. And I think a broom is like her weapon of choice as well. Boring. I thought Sweep was good. Or are you saying boring because Queen's Quality doesn't continue the trend of Sweep? Yeah, boring, they changed it. I don't know why. It sucks. A tier. Let's stick you bloop, right here. Next one is Paradise Kiss. Now, this is Stage. Now, this is about fashion designing. Now, I've read the first 3.5 chapters. So I'm on volume 4. I haven't finished it. There has been no stage as of yet. There has been no catwalk. However, I presume at the end of the series, they will work their way up. even dogs go to other worlds. I think that's what it's called. It was first wolf, second wolf, third wolf, fourth wolf, etc. And I thought it was cool. And there are so many more. So this is for Paradise Kiss, which is stage, and we're sticking it in B tier. And there it will stay. Next is, I don't think this is shoujo, but it's here. I'm pretty sure it's shonen. It's Rumiko Takahashi, so I just assumed it was. It's Inuyasha. This is Scroll. Now, considering how old it is, and I did watch some of the anime, but I can't really remember. I think it's an isekai series. Maybe I'm lying. Main dude is a dog. It's set in like Japan, I think. It looks like Japan anyway. And they kind of have like ninja techniques. So I presume they use scrolls to like cast spells and stuff. I think actually this is the only one that myself and Zoe haven't read. I still think Scroll is pretty badass. I was looking for the manga that I was going to do next, but I can't find it. B tier. And there you will stay. Inuyasha was your teenage obsession. I only found out this weekend when looking through all the chapters that I always called it Inuyasha, but it's Inuyasha, not Inu. Inu, as in like the Japanese word for dog. I don't know what Yasha is. I need to name the chapters Sit. Is that what he does all the time? Right, I only got a few more. This is O Maidens in Your Savage Season. This is a story about 4 girls who have meetings and they talk about school, they talk about sex, they talk about life and growing up. I don't know what type of club they're in. It's been a long time since I watched the anime and I've not read the manga itself. But they have meetings very, very frequently to talk about everything that's going on in their lives and going on in school. So each of their chapters is called Meetings. They meet in a little club. What is the club though? Is it just them just messing around? Because I feel like, from my vague memory of it, nothing really happened in the club other than them talking about what's happening, going on in their lives. They didn't really do anything. Literature club. All right, fair enough. Because I'm pretty sure one of the guys who was their like the school rep for them, that made sure they were an actual active class, would sleep on the sofa while they were having their meetings, which made for awkward moments when they were talking about sex and he was just sleeping. I mean, these are like, how old are they? Like 14, 15, 16 maybe? They're 15. Even weirder if they're teachers. Never mind. Either way, you said A tier. We're sticking it in A. Right, I've only got a few more. Let me do Bloom. Sakura Saku. This is a shoujo series. As its name suggests, Sakura, cherry blossoms. The big question is, does it fit and does it make sense? Tried It Wasn't For You. I thought it was quite good. Adolescent girls learning about, you know, their bodies, realizing that sex is like all over the place. The guy's name is Sakura? Really? It's crazy. What's the girl's name? Either way, we all know that flowers bloom, so it would only make sense to put this one A tier. Meeting as a C? Oh, was it C? My bad. I did it wrong. Saku. Sakura Saku. I need to stop talking. Did I do this one? Sakura Saku. Yeah, Sakura Saku Bloom. Goes to A. We need an S for balance. How about this one? Doro Heidoro. And this is a seinen series about a dude who is missing his head and he is on a ever quest to find it. There is a bunch of people who know how to use magic. And although the series itself, I don't think they use the word spell. The chapters are what are named spell. They are magicians to an extent, I guess, if you want to call them that. They have like superpowers. Rather than call them quirks, they just all use magic. The main character doesn't use any spells though. Any magic, nothing like that. It's all the other characters that use all the cool spells. Like the Mushroom Man. Right, I don't know what's happened, but my chat has just disappeared. You guys have gone dark on me. Which isn't great. Hopefully the poll is still up. I'm going to close it and I'm going to open it back up again. Are you still there? You are! Wonderful. Team Mushroom. I'm also Team Mushroom. I don't know where the poll went. My poll isn't here. What is happening? It keeps changing. And it's gone. And it's back again. What is happening? I think maybe it's going through all of the polls one by one. I'm not touching anything. All right, I'm going to do Doro Heidoro one more time because I don't know what happened there. All right, so this one is for Doro Heidoro. Hopefully it doesn't... There we go. Perfect. Doro Heidoro. Spell. Where are we sticking it? Hopefully not in C or B. Because we are running out of space. To be fair, it doesn't matter. I'll just move my face. You know what? There we go. And who doesn't like mushrooms? Looks like it's landing on B. Not for mushroom. Stay there. Actually, I'm going to stick you a little bit further. I'm going to put you in front of flight. Just cause. S tier. Sparrow, it will always be S tier in your heart. And the last one I want to do is Call of the Night. All of their chapters are titled night. But it's a little bit strange because it's first night, second night, third night, fourth night. I guess it's still night, as long as there's night at the end. That kind of makes sense. Oh, let me finish the last poll. So this poll is for... I should have actually titled these rather than just putting rank. I was very lazy. Should have put the title. A, B, and C. This is for Call of the Night. It is a vampire series. I've not read it myself. But considering it's about vampires, accurately titled, because vampires would only come out at night, right? You're torn between A and S. Is it because they're vampires and they come out at nighttime? All of the Night is S tier in everything. Well, the chat has voted. We get our third S tier. Well done, us. Now, I do have a couple more, but I don't really want to put them in just because I don't really know that much about them. One thing I don't know if I want to include this one. This is The Adventures of Dai. Now, this is I didn't really want to include it because the first 5 chapters aren't titled anything. They're just titled whatever the title is. Like the introduction to Dai, and then, I don't know, Fight at the Mountain, and then blah, blah, blah. And then from chapters 6 onwards, they all start with the tale of, kind of like Friends. You know how it's like the one that, and then whatever it is. So Adventures of Dai is the tales of, and then it will be a sentence. Let me see if I can find it. So where have you put Adventures of Dai? Where is it? Found it. Adventures of Dai. Tales of Mamam and the Dark Forest. Tales of Beast King Crocodile. Tales of the Beast King Warcry. Tales of the United Disciples. So every single one of their chapters starts off with the phrase, or the 3 words, the tale of. Now, I don't know if that would, if it makes sense to rank this one or just leave it off. And I think I'll leave it off. The first 4 or 5, I think it was the first 5 or 6, didn't have anything. They were just random titles. Now organizing them to my favorite series, I can't do that. I'm going to have a lot of haters, and I'd rather keep it like this. And then everyone is just happy. I think we're all happy with First Woof, hashtag, and First Night. I think personally, I'd probably put Sign of Affection up top as well. But these are all pretty good. I'd probably put maybe Mission a little bit lower. And maybe Punch higher. But then again, that is an obvious one. But I'm happy. I'm happy with the list. I'm going to put moving all the ones that I haven't read. There we go. That's my ranking. That's my ranking. Looks like I need to read more. Look, I'm just looking at these series. Inuyasha, Call of the Night, Sakura Saku, Blue Period, Living Room Natsunaga-san, Game Play Between the Suits, or whatever it's called. Skip and Loafer, Lovesick Ellie, Dogs Go into Another Isekai World, Marmalade Boy, Waterkoi. That's so many series to read. I'm not going to. Maybe one day. Who knows? Alright, for those of you who don't know, I also stream on Wednesdays. I do a reading log, which I'll be doing this Wednesday. I actually have 2 streams set up for this week already. Can I show you? Am I allowed to show you? I'm not too sure if I'm allowed to show you. Can I click on it? My next stream is Wednesday. I'll be doing a reading log. And then Saturday, I have a stream with Caitlin. And when I say a stream with Caitlin, Caitlin will be streaming and I will be streaming separately. I will be here. She will be there. She'll be there. I'll be here. 2 separate places. And we'll be communicating over the interwebs. And we're going to play some games. When I say some games, it's going to be one game. Maybe something else, depending how long or how long she wants to stay up for. But it should be fun. But until then, thank you very much for chilling with me. Thank you for doing the tier list. Contexto was good. And I will see you guys next Monday. I don't have a plan for next Monday. Oh, also Manga Hall. There isn't one. I don't have Manga Hall. No Manga Hall. Woo! I didn't even see the results. I think it was a yes. You go to bed at 2 a.m. Well, it's Saturday, so I can stay up until 9. Stream starts at 8:30. So I'll stream for 30 minutes and then it's Betty Buy's time. Can't decide who to watch. Look, I know I've got a lot less viewership in comparison to Caitlin, so I've got no issues with streaming to no people. I just want to have a good time with my friend and have a laugh. And hopefully entertain people who watch. If they watch here or Caitlin's, it doesn't matter to me. It's just about having fun. Born, hope your work week goes quick. It should be time to leave soon, hopefully, for you. For the rest of you, it's getting pretty late. So good Nagan, good night, oyasumi. And I'll see you all Wednesday. Goodbye, everyone. Friend? Maybe I retract that statement. Acquaintances. Man. Also, one thing, congratulations, Caitlin, for hitting 1,000 members on your Discord server. That is very impressive that you can get 1,000 people to be degenerates all in one location. Very impressive. Go you. Alright, I'm going again. Goodbye. See you later. I like my Dragon Ball t-shirt. It's pretty cool. Give yourself some more credit. It's all you.